Whenever you decide to partner with nature, you have no choice but to give up your chaos and receive peace. I lived in chaos. That was literally my life. I lived in so much chaos. There's a song that I loved by a band called Reckless Kelly, and it has a line in it, and it said, "I wanted a sad song so bad, I went and did everything wrong." And that literally encapsulates my young adult years. I mean, if you could do it wrong, I did it. And I had to learn when I married my husband, Jeremiah, I had to learn to stop picking fights so that I could feel something. That's a really big lesson, and that's a hard lesson. And what happened ultimately is through the period of me learning that, and through the period of the Lord just wooing my heart and telling me, yes, garden is worship, and do all of these things, and through going back and sitting and waiting for the seeds to sprout, I realized my chaos cannot mess this up. This process is so foolproof that it does not matter how off the wall I feel right now, that seed is going to come out of the ground. And what it did was it gave me peace that I had never experienced before. I tell people I found myself in the garden, and you can find yourself there too. Because ultimately, my earnest belief is that we were made in the image of a gardener. So when we go there, we find him in us. And learning to live in peace in a world that is full of chaos. You know, if you don't connect with something that is by design and naturally peaceful, you won't even realize you're in chaos. If all you do is scroll social media and get on and read the news, you'll think it's normal. And it's not. Let me tell you, you were not created for chaos. You were created for order. And there can be order and peace in your life. And I don't know a better place to find it than a farm, personally. But it's interesting now that sometimes if you found that rhythm, you found that slow movement, you found the fact that even this works. It just works. It's just so encouraging. It still blows me away. I've had a moment this year. I've been gardening for a long time, and this year, with new garden, new place, I'm walking through, and I'm like, oh, I hope it works. I mean, really, like, I still have those moments. And truly, it does. It works. Seeds want to grow. Y'all, my pigs, we throw them the scraps. They poop them out, and they grow. I mean, truly, like, I've kind of come to this thing. I'm like, if my pigs can poop a garden, surely I can grow one by trying, you know? So, like, I look at this, and I'm like, I can't have chaos here. So when I go and then I turn on the, social media, and I see some of these headlines, and I'll turn on news videos, it feels bad. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't go with me. Like, there's a garden in here, and there is no chaos in this garden. Isn't that amazing? That's an incredible why the garden, the Lord, but the Lord through the garden gave that to me. I found that in the garden, and that's a seed. If I could plant in every one of you, that you would have a garden grow inside of you that is only peaceful and lets you reject chaos every time it presents itself, I will plant that in you, every single one of you right now.